This is how our brains are built to learn, by talking things out together. Harvard researchers have found that students remember an incredible 78% more when they can verbalize what they're learning. But here's the reality. When the school bell rings, that magic stops. Students go home to face their textbooks alone, silently rereading the same paragraphs over and over. They could be learning twice as much by talking it through, but instead, they're stuck studying in silence. While teachers want to help every student, they can't be there around the clock. Every night, millions of young minds sit alone with their books, missing out on their full potential. But it doesn't have to be this way. What if every student had someone to talk to about what they're learning? What if your notes could ask you questions and listen to your answers? What if studying alone felt like a conversation with a friend? That's where StudyGenie steps in. It's like having an AI buddy that's always ready to listen. Just share your notes and StudyGenie turns them into a real conversation, asking you questions and letting you explain things out loud, just like you would with a real classmate. As you talk, StudyGenie listens carefully and gives you feedback on 4 areas. First, it checks if your answers are correct and make sense. Second, it sees how deeply you understand the topic, not just memorizing, but really getting it. Third, it looks at how well you connect different ideas together. Fourth, it makes sure you're covering all the important points. Just like a good teacher, StudyGenie helps you know exactly where you're doing well and where you can improve. StudyGenie operates in a global study tools market, which is currently valued at $15 billion and growing at 16.8% every year. While our platform can serve all students, we're specifically focusing on medical students as our serviceable addressable market. This medical segment represents a $450 million opportunity based on current medical school enrollment numbers. Our initial serviceable obtainable market focuses on early adopters within the medical student population. We aim to capture approximately 3% of this market initially, representing $13.5 million in potential revenue. Our recent pilot program, which included 200 medical students, demonstrated that users achieve 1.8 times better information retention compared to traditional methods, confirming strong market demand for our solution. StudyGenie currently operates on a B2C model and uses a freemium model, where students can test the platform with one free upload and upgrade to our standard plan at $13.99 per month or $64.99 for unlimited access. We are also launching a medical student premium tier at $16 a month that includes specialized features like AI-generated clinical case studies and diagnostic quizzes. While competitors use AI, StudyGenie takes it further. Our AI creates questions that follow the way teachers plan lessons, from basic facts all the way to analyzing and solving complex problems. This helps you understand topics deeply, not just memorize them. Most importantly, StudyGenie is the only tool that lets you actually talk through what you're learning. Instead of silently reading flashcards like with other apps, you can explain things out loud, just like you're in class. Based on our pilot program of voice users, we've developed a proprietary method for analyzing verbal explanations and measuring true understanding, not just correct or incorrect answers. The specific way our AI processes and responds to verbal explanations is unique to us and hard to replicate. Right now, we have over 15,000 active users on StudyGenie, and that number is growing by 18 to 20% every month. 3.6% of our user base has converted to paid customers, and we've already hit $16,000 in revenue. Q1 of 2025, we plan to finish rolling out voice features to all users, not just beta testers, and we also plan to enhance our core voice interaction system by training specifically on medical textbooks and clinical terminology. Then we will shift our focus to growth and scaling by partnering with medical student influencers on TikTok and Instagram who can demonstrate the platform's effectiveness. We will also add content and practice questions from medical textbooks to our database, which will optimize SEO visibility when students look for specific medical topics. Then we will launch shared study sets and gamification elements like classroom leaderboards to gain users in bulk and improve retention. Lastly, in Q4, once we have validated the voice mode, we will pursue legal measures to ensure IP is protected, which will secure our competitive advantage. Our young but experienced team brings together startup and education expertise. I, Vihan, and Monith are high school students who understand what students need. We have real business experience, including managing finance for companies and placing at product competitions. Our advisor Ishan is a college student himself and is a seasoned AI professional who has successfully grown startups to multiple figures. Let's democratize active learning together. We've already empowered 15,000 students worldwide, but with your help, we're going to get the entire world studying on StudyGenie.